It's the Toledo Rockets and the Ohio Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Ohio's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Bobcats offense will be first on the attack. And here comes the sophomore running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Jumped on top of the pile.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finding some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll move the tight end. Hands it off on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set by this defense.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Rockets offense who will go at the controls in this one. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Smith wants to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Hill. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rockets are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the counter play. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He's got it way down the field.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
And the ball is free on the pitch.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Bringing the heat. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. And they'll try to break the seal on the 2nd quarter by putting 3 on the board. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. RPO complete to open the drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Jones. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the big fella. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Might have a chance. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, it's Poe. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the back over the middle. Touchdown, Rockets! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Picked off! What a play by this defense. Taking it the other way. In with the pick six. Touchdown, Toledo. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hart. They stay aggressive and the offense in hurry-up mode. To the air on first down. Complete. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Hart. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll ride the hot hand. There's a little room there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bobcats in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Pulls it on the option. He bullies his timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires complete. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio! And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the first down. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the middle. The 20. He is in. Touchdown, Rockets.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. 1 play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense is back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Zings it complete to the right. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They've got it at the 41, 30 short, trying to keep the chains moving. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Rockets will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. There he goes! Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A give to Brown. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
There's a crease. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Maction, it's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. The give, running right, Brown. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. The run inside. It's Poe. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play on that one. Took it across the 50, and they'll mark him down at the 45.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that 1st down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A little midweek Maction to keep you going. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll go right back to him. Maybe a crease. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Toledo! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stops short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Perry. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Hand off for Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick release by the QB. And he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on 4th down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Running inside, it's Poe. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Rockets line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback's got the first. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier,
makes the catch, and he's free. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long?
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, 1st down.
Breaks into the open. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's on target and complete. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him.
Every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Poe. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the...
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll go right back to the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. It'll be 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Poe. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win.